What's good, YouTube? Slender Revolution X here. I decided to come to you guys today. I've been getting a lot of questions on the Neos OTK deck profile. I haven't done one in probably close to a year. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is give you that Neos OTK deck profile for August 2016. Should be lots of fun. It's a really fun deck. If you guys haven't played it yet, I suggest playing it. And if you're new to the channel, this is my favorite deck of all time, and I've been rolling with it for years now. It's kind of what my channel was based upon. So without further ado, guys, let's dive into it. Alrighty, guys, so we'll go ahead and start with the main deck. Not a lot has changed in here. I kind of went away from a Masked Hero deck profile or a Masked Hero basis back into just a pure OTK one. So we're going to start off with 3 Prisma. This hasn't changed since I built the deck. It's pretty basic. You got your double Neos, that's your boss monster. He's badass. Double Bubble Man just extends rank 4 plays, and it allows you to go into absolute 0 and things like that. But it's basically there for the rank 4. We have 2 Air Hummingbird, double Max C. I've really been focused on trying to open up turn 2 and be able to OTK and getting any plus turn 1. If you open up with this Max C and they go into any kind of special summon, getting any kind of card advantage off of this to allow you to extend your OTK plays is just it's optimal. Onto the one-ofs, we have the 1 Aqua Dolphin and the 1 Grand Mole. Still looking for my ultimate of this. I don't know why I just haven't bit the bullet and just gone and got it, but yeah, just 2 more of your Neospatians. The 1 Blaze Man, just another pseudo Prisma. It's just a relatively good card. 1 Pathfinder. I went back to the Neospace build. I just like this a little better. Plus, this allows for deck trimming and things like that. And with Upstart going to 1, it really hurt the speed of the deck. And last but not least, for monsters, I have the 1 Summoner Monk. You run an insane amount of spells in this deck, and kind of giving just a little more speed to a rank 4 engine, or just getting a Prisma out quicker or a Blaze Man out quicker. This card's just better overall. Onto the spells, we have 3 Miracle Contact, 3 Miracle Fusion, and 3 Hero Lives. This really hasn't changed. I think I may have in the past gone down to 2 Miracle Fusions, but keeping it all simple and relative, these are your power cards in this deck. You really want to draw into these, and if not one, then multiples of all of these. Just Miracle Contact is your big OTK play. Miracle Fusion just backs that up even further, and this kind of is the catalyst for all of it in the Hero Lives. So that's all for those. 2 E-Calls. Just searchability is huge in this deck. You run a low monster count, so getting to those monsters is pretty big. 2 Convert Contact, just a really good draw card. If you can open up with this, odds are, I don't want to say odds are you'll win, but this definitely improves your chances of winning if you can resolve this turn 1. 2 new cards that I've put in here. Fusion Conscription. This came out in Cross Souls. It's just a really, really good card, and I think it was very overlooked in the set release, just because there's not a ton of fusion decks running around. And this card really it allows you to search for Neospatians, which is something that was always an issue. It's a reason that I ran Aqua Dolphin and Rhoda in the past. Just in case you opened up the Convert Contact and the Rhoda, you were able to resolve Convert Contact. So this allows for that earlier, and it just allows you to get to the fusion pieces a lot quicker in the deck. So yeah, you can't I'll leave I'll put up a picture of it just so you guys can read it right here. So I'll let you guys read that, and it's just a really good card for this deck. It's definitely something this deck needed to increase its consistency. Then you have the double Neospace. It's just a relatively good card. I just really enjoy having this in this deck. I don't like committing to a monster to have it pass that turn, or bounce back to the extra deck that turn. So this is a really good way to keep that consistent and that 500 boost. Is it relative? Yeah, but it's just a good card in this deck. Are there better cards? Yeah, but it's just player preference. I really like having this, and I really like being able to keep the Neos Fusions on the field. Then we have 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. I run 2 of these and 1 Galaxy Cyclone. The reason it's not 3 and 0 for Galaxy Cyclone, or vice versa, is I like the reactive ability of this, just in case, you know, your opponent end phases, flips up Spell Fragrance on their turn or something like that. This has the reactive ability to chain to that and destroy it, whereas your One Galaxy Cyclone does not. But this will still get rid of things like Spell Fragrance really hurts this deck, but this will be able to get rid of it in your turn if you use this and banish it. It's just, like I said, this is player preference. Could all of these be replaced with Twin Twisters? Absolutely. I mean, it's just all up to you. Really, it's just like how much back row are you facing, what kind of deck are you playing, things like that. But I just really like this combination. It's tested well, and you know, that I kind of went from there. Onto the one-ofs, we have the one instant fusion. Norden's really strong, but I didn't want to run 2 instant fusion because I really hate dead cards. I understand you want to draw into this and get your Norden plays off early, but I just really like this at 1. Because I don't want to draw 2 in my opening hand and it kind of just affect other plays that the deck is going to make. So that's really where I'm going with that. Then you have the 1 Rhoda, self-explanatory, 1 Upstart, self-explanatory, 1 Foolish, self-explanatory, and then the 1 Mass Change 2. I know I said I was kind of pulling away from the Masked Hero version, but this is a good discard outlet, and things like, you know, Dark Law is really good, and Acid's really good. It's just, and I know that this play is limited with that, but it's also a discard outlet, and it's just, Mass Change 2 is just a really good card. And that's it for the main deck. I believe it's 40. Let's go into the extra deck. You have your Omni Heroes, all pretty self-explanatory. Mass Change 2, using Mass Change 2 on this is just insane. You know, you go into him and then the Acid and just wipe your opponent's board. Just a really strong play. So that's it for the Omni Heroes. On to the Neos Fusions. We have the 1 Aqua Neos, 1 Grand Neos, and obviously the double Air Neos. Just options that you have in this deck. Allows for OTK plays, it's just a lot of things going on there. But obviously your Air Neos is your one big power monster. And then the combo guy, the Storm Neos, just a big heavy storm. It's just a really strong card if you can get it off. It's kind of just like another OTK potential card. Onto the Masked Heroes, we have the 1 Dark Claw, the 1 Koga, and the 1 Acid. You don't resolve these a lot, seeing as I only have the 1 Mass Change 2 in there, but it's nice to have. It's just more options for the deck. And now onto the Exceeds. We have the 1 Excalibur for OTKs, the 1 Blade Armor needed for OTKs, and then we have the 1 Diamond Dire. This is a new card that I added into this deck strictly because I added Norden. I just wanted to be able to have spot removal, and it's just one of the better ways to do it. Because generally you also want those Exceeds materials back in the graveyard when you make this card. Things like your Bubble Man and your Prismas and stuff like that. So it keeps your Miracle Fusions live. It's good as spot removal, and it doesn't cost anything, especially if you're using the instant fusion. It's just like the 1,000 points. It's like you essentially paying 1,000 points, destroy a card on the field. So I really like Diamond Dire in here. And last but not least, you have your Elder Entity Norden. Just allows for those XYZ plays for the rank 4s. So, and that's the deck, guys. You know, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I know it's been a while since I posted this, and I've been asked about it for a long time. But it's a really fun deck. Is it very viable in the meta? You know, you never know. The only thing that, like I said, really hurts it is the anti-spell fragrance. I mean, it's just really hard to play a deck that probably runs 22 spells in a format where people are generally siding triple anti-spell fragrance. But it's a really, really great deck. I encourage you guys to pick it up. It's relatively cheap. The only big things you're going to be spending money on are if you're running any side deck cards and the Air Neos. I think they run about 12 bucks a piece right now. But yeah, so it's really great deck, guys. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Let me know how I did in the video. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe to join the revolution today. This is Slot Revolution X signing out, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.